Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to show you a simple way that is going to help you to grow your chest. Like you can be 1,000, you can be below 1,000, but the whole idea is what do you need to be a better player, right? I always see a lot of people, they always struggle, they don't know what's happening. So, here, whenever your opponent plays this F pawn, you always ask yourself, how can you get this? So, here I'm going to sacrifice my knight, and then now I'm going to give him a check just because like we're going to have a better position, and in some cases it's just winning. If he plays this, it's just dead lost on the spot. So these are some key ideas. Like it must be with you. You must know that whenever opponent plays a random move, so here there's this check, and I truly want to develop this guy, and then we're going to have this, of which the game will be ending soon. Look, this is the only thing that my opponent did wrong, to play the F pawn. You don't want to play the F pawn. Never play the F pawn. Look how deadly it is. And now my opponent is just roaming around. Now we're going to give him a check. Now he's left with this move, and then we are going to do this. I mean, I think it will be GG's. So you can block, yeah, like that, but then we'll still play this move, and then it's just GG's. So you don't have to make random moves. Make moves with purpose. Okay, so that was a good move from my opponent. I didn't see this, which is still okay. We are going to give him a check again. Must always look for forcing moves when you have a winning position. Always. Forcing moves is the way. If we left this and we took this, we're going to lose a queen because it was being attacked right there. So now we can take the rook if we want to, but we don't have to. We're just going to take to maintain the pressure. We are still attacking this, by the way. So I mean, the position is just, it's just looking great. This is totally winning. This is totally winning. So now we need a forcing move here. Where are we going to get a check? There's this check. These ones, they don't work because there's this guy right here. So what are we going to do? What's the way forward now? What's the way forward? I'm trying to think if we can get the to be just checkmate in few moves or in one move, because now we're actually threatening this. So my opponent has to be very careful. This is the stage whereby you don't just play any random move. Now you must calculate. Yeah, I think it's just checkmate. Unless if I'm missing something. GG's. So just for making a simple mistake, uh, we even have a brilliant move. Just to start with a brilliant move. So you don't just play random moves. I mean, it was going to be better even if you played like this, not this. This is just bad. You can just sack once this, activate your queen, give him check. Next move you collect this. Next move I mean, it was just good. It was just good. Okay, so let's put the pawn on the center this time. We can't push it there because it was going to take. So now we are going to play like this. We have one pawn on the center. We are going to develop this one first because we don't want to close off. Yes, we want to develop this guy, but this guy must also play. So now this pawn is just protecting this pawn. Every move has a purpose. So now I'm going to take. And now he's going to lose a pawn at some point, I think. So now I'm just going to take here. Then I'm going to take here. But I'm also going to lose a rook, I think. I'm not sure how this is going to go. But I don't think I will lose. Was check, I will have to take like this. Then if he takes here, I have to come here. Then it's going to give me a check. It's just going to be a check. Then, yeah, it's going to come here. Luckily, it's not a checkmate. It's just a check. Unless if he takes this, he's going to gain a pawn. Okay. Yeah, I think I was supposed to come in with a queen all the way. Because now he's going to take this, which is actually fun. Because now I'm going to activate. I'm going to activate. You can't go to war with one piece. I'm going to develop. So whenever your opponent makes a move, you always want to ask yourself, like, why did they play there? So yes, for me, I truly want to connect my rooks because I know that his plan is probably just to copy. So let's just give him that for now. Okay, so that if we come here, it means yeah, we can exchange the queens. Even as much as he's up a pawn, right? You don't want to exchange your queens. So now, but if he does, I mean, I've activated all my rooks. Him, he still needs. Did I just blunder? I just did. I just did, but it's still okay. I believe in us. It's still okay. This is bad. I was supposed to come in to attack this. This is the plan now. I totally believe in us. So now all we have to do is we have to find these defensive moves. So now you can exchange queens. Yeah. You're going to come here. Then now we just have to try to make a way for this other rook. But I totally believe in us. So that is going to be made by this. And he literally came in there. But I must not be greedy. He literally came in the pin. Yeah. Looks like we're going to collect this one. This one is ours. At least I believed in us. That's why we came back. We are going to take. If I take like this, it's going to give me a check. You must always be very careful. It's going to give me a check, then I have to do this. Then it's going to give me a checkmate. So I don't have to do that. Mm. So what can I do? I will just try this maybe to make a way for my queen here because this is totally deadly. We're just down 2 pawns now, I think. Yeah, this is the worst bishop that you can ever have. So yeah, I think it's an okay move, but I think this was supposed to be the way to attack. Then we can collect. But now you can't give us a check, so it was not going to have a counter, but it's still okay because at the end of the day, they are double pawns. That's something that you must know. And I'm actually glad that here with the losing position, we blundered a knight, and I'm glad that you can learn something that we can come back in any position. All we just need to do is simple principle chess. Now look at our moves. Everything has been simple and easy. Nothing too complicated. So what is my opponent going to do? That's what I'm asking myself. This is bad again. Why? Because he's putting himself in a pin again. Maybe he wants to do this, but it won't work because I simply just kept. My opponent had the best position. Look at his king. Look how safe his king is. Look how safe my king is. The king is not safe. But because he's been making these silly mistakes, I hope he's going to watch this video. I hope he's going to watch this video. Now, I'm going to take this. And to take. It's not going to be a draw, my friend. I mean, this guy, I'm sure he's crying now. In the best position ever. I'm not going to review this game because I blundered the night. So let's come in here again. So some of you I know in the comment section you're probably saying, nah, he's lucky and what. So you see, this time our opponent protected this pawn like this, not like this. Like this, it was a mistake. And now we can't sack because we're simply going to young. So here we can play with this or we can play this. So let me just play this first, then so that we can do this later on. So this I'll come here immediately. Now I'm threatening mate in one. Yeah, you have to know that you don't have to take. He can take. So it means I don't know what it means. I'm going to come in. Is it going to castle long? And I'm going to come here now just to play this guy. Okay. So if I take, it's going to take back like that. So I'm going to come here. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Check. So I was not supposed to do that because now you give us time. We must not take this because we're going to yank this. So we need a move like this. So he wants to come in here. So we say no, 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 no. And you're going to come here. Yeah, you won on the spot. But here we take this one first. Then we take. Are we going to have this move? No. Only just says to this to move this guy. Yeah. Let's do this. Since we are going to give away our bishop, we'll do it in style. Let's try to activate piece activities the way we're going to come here. So at least you are giving match. At least you got 2 points. That's something. If we can just bring in our rook here, it means we won the game. Because it means he can't go there, he can't go there, he can't. Yeah, we just need this plan. Okay. And if he takes, it's still going to be the same. He has to play this guy. And also by the time that he's playing this guy, this is going to be gone. Yeah, it looks like we are geniuses at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we are genius. Of course, we are genius. All we do is we develop, castle. But unfortunately, these 3 games we've not been castling. These guys have been playing some nice moves so that we can castle. Yeah, it's just GG's on the spot. Let's get in another one. So this time with black, we are still going to play e5. So here we can do this because this guy is not attacked yet. So at some point they play a move like this. So here I'm going to gambit this. Then I'm going to do this so that I can develop. You don't just give away your piece for free. So that I can develop. And now he can go back, but now I'm going to put pressure here first before I castle. Before I castle, now I'm just left to develop this last minor piece. Then of course I'm not going to take. Now he needs to play this move to protect this because it's being attacked twice now. Not this one. It's okay. We're going to come in. Okay. So this pawn is not protected. So take. Wait. You must be careful. If we take, it's going to take. But it's okay because this one is protected. So we managed to get our pawn back. Now we must castle, then we connect the rooks. That's the plan. If all goes well, this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to take the bishop, then I'm going to castle. So it means this guy is gonna castle this way. Because here it's a bit shambolic. So now I'll give a check first before I take. Even if he goes here, I'll still take because he's pinned. So we didn't risk any something there. I think it was actually the best move. Do we take this way or do we take this way? Like I said, you saw from the last game, you don't want to play your F pawn, which is why to take like this is good. My next move, I wanted to come in here so that I can attack that guy. So now, if I take, it's a, we call it a tactical mistake. If I take, but it's going to have double pawns. I'm going to take because it's going to have double pawns. Okay. Now what we need to put our knight somewhere here. So what's the fastest way? Just to be within this square, not this square, not this square, or here, or here, or here. It's okay. For now, we're just going to develop our rook to attack this. And he protected. He's clever, but now we can put at least we can put our knight here. From him, I'm expecting a move like this. So now we're just going to come here for now. And he can play this, by the way. Within this whole chaos, we are winning something. Now we're going to come here. We are going to come here. He's not going to do much. And here, he's not going to take. Now all I want is I need to play this guy here to threaten a check. Once we start giving checks, we are winning. And also, I told you it's not going to do anything. He just closed his attack. I think to take was good, but only if these guys were connected. As we're just going to use advantage that these guys are not connected. So now we need to come into the seventh. Once you're in the seventh, I'm telling you guys, it's just going to be GG's. I always tell people that chess is simple. Look at us. Now we're threatening this. So he actually blocked our move, which was smart. Which was smart because now we can't come here. But still, we can still attack like this. Like this. So no matter what, he's not going to do anything there. And here now the problem is if I come here, he's going to come here, which means I need my knight here, just like before. Oh, but now it's actually okay because now we'll play here, then we come here. But if we come here, we're going to hang a piece. Okay, let's try it. Let's attack this. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Then as we play this, you come here. Well, we're not going to hang our pieces, so it means as we have to be here first. Then when we do this, when we come here, at least our rook is protected. I hope we are still together. So he didn't do any of that, so which means it gives us time to attack this guy, meaning that now he has to come here or here, here or here. But then it's just going to be GG's if he comes here. Yeah, he just lost on the spot. There's nothing he can do now. I'm sure of it. There is nothing. I'm actually trying to think what can he do? Yeah, it's just GG's on the spot. Okay. Now we have black again. So we always need a pawn on the center, and we are going to protect this pawn. As we don't have to take, so now we're going to do this. I'm expecting a knight jump here. First, yeah. Then we're going to attack. Then we're going to do this so that, like I said, it's always good to, yeah. Now, if he does this, I can sack. So now I'm going to come here. Now I'm making way for this dark square bishop. It's going to do this. It didn't do that. Okay, I'm just going to develop the last minor piece. So you can actually come here. I don't know why am I not castling, but I just feel like there's no need to castle now. I know some of you are probably asking yourselves there in the comment section. Also, me, I'm asking myself, why am I not castling? But it's because I'm seeing a great position. You see, if he takes, we take back. So it means we need this guy here. 'Cause us, we just want to be able to bring in the pawn right there. So my opponent blundered the queen, which is why pins are very, very important. Now I can exchange all of his pieces. Now I can take this. He can take like this. I think that's bit better. Okay, never mind. I'm going to come here, boy. You are going to come here. We are going to push. So he needs to do something here. He needs to push. Then we'll push. Guess what? Now we castle so that we can be able to bring in this guy. So now it means all our focus has to be this side of the board. This side of the board, but as you can see that our pawns, these pawns are facing this way. So now I'm not going to take I'm going to push. If he takes, I'm going to take. If he takes, now I have to take with the pawn, and not unfortunately, fortunately. So this I'll take because I'm going to protect it like this. Maybe if he does this, but still, I think with this one, I can still be able to hang on. No, I can't. I can't hang on. If he plays well, I can't hang on. So now I'll push you. You can't take. You'll be hanging a knight. So also there are also like those small tactics, just GGs. So now let's see what we're going to do. We're going to have E4, this. Okay, with that. So must we play Karokan? I mean, I love Karokan, but we're not going to play Karokan. We are going to play this. I'm expecting this. When he does this, I'm going to do symmetrical, by the way. This, so now he's going to push here because he knows that I'm going to close in this way. Oh, whenever they offer you, don't take. Rather put your piece behind so that when you take, at least you have some open fives. So now I'm going to do this. This is protected. I didn't protect it with the knight. There's a reason why. Now I'm going to bring in. Now I just left with this last minor piece. If he does this, I do this. Then if he does this, I'm going to sack. So that was a clever move from my opponent, which means now I'm going to come here, not here. There's a difference. Because now I want him to take. So now I can't take, unfortunately. I would love to, but I can't. I can't hang my queen. Yeah. Now if he does this, I'm going to take. So the position is still equal, but Blake has some pressure. I feel this guy doesn't have pressure at all. Doesn't. Yeah, let me castle long this time. We're gonna go long, and I can't castle now, which means all I have to do is I have to ask him where is he gonna go. If he goes here, it's actually okay. Of course, sometimes it always feels like a tactical mistake if he took here like this, but it's actually okay because we're going to have this whole a5. So now he wants to push, so that move is useless. So now we are going to develop putting pressure. Maybe we might take here. We might take here due to the pin. So we are just going to do that. Now he's going to do this. And we can also still take. So it's just GG's on the spot because this guy is still working alongside this diagonal. So we are the genius ones. Give us a check. Now we just have to be careful. If I take, he's still going to give me a check. But still, I can still take like this. You wanted this, I'm sure. This can be the only maybe better version of it, but still nothing because we are still going to grab it. So that's going to be made with this GG's on the spot. Let's get in. This is our last game to go 100, guys. I'm so excited. So let's do it the same way. And playing with someone from South Africa. That's what it seems. So they are going to play the Karokan. So yeah, just know that we already won on the spot. This is going to be made by this. Unless if he pushes this, which is actually good for us because we are going to attack king side. So now you must not be greedy that I can push this. We are going to attack this guy. If takes, we take with the queen. Our queen is here. Please look at the position. Now, even if he does this, we don't care. If he does this, can we do this? Okay. So he wants us to take. We are not going to do that. We are going to defend our pawn. So as you can see that we've been doing this for a while. Now we can't develop our bishop here You can't develop here. So it's useless. We're just going to close him. Then maybe this, because now, as of now, I want him to play this. Yeah, so that is going to be made by this, which means we are going to delay a move. And whenever they overextend in Karokan, they always lose. Always. Now he's going to do something like this, of which now his ball structure is not great. Of which what you need in the Karokan. This is why, like I always tell people, that you don't need openings to play chess. Because look, this guy is playing an opening, but he's already breaking one of his rules. You don't want to push this, in as much as this is tempting. You don't want. Let me just flip a board. You see, what you need is the pawns must be like this. You see all this, it has to be like the pawns, ideally with the structure of the caravan. But in most cases, you are going to see it like this. It's going to be like this most of the times. But ideally, most of your pawns, they have to be like this. They have to be connected. And then now you just have to play with these pawns to exchange pieces and so on. So that was a tactical error from my opponent. So now, because we're going to waste a move, I'm just going to play this a patient move. I call it a patient move because he could have went there, but he was still going to grab more center. So is this a closed game? This is a closed game. So you see, within this, then we also have this big center. This big center. If we have a lot of pawns, it means you need your knights. So our knights, we're going to need this. So now we're just going to play this move. Just going to play this one. And we also have a light square bishop, and our pawns are on light squares, which means that we need to deal with this. So I expected this move since day one. So now we're going to have a move like this, which means I'm going to take. Okay, so now I'm going to castle long. Why long? Because it looks like it's going to castle short. So you see, now we just start pushing pawns. Only these pawns. You see, like what I was saying from this is like the same structure that you need when you play Karokan. Your pawns must be like this. Once your pawns like this, except if the king was here, it was going to be like the same thing, but it's still the same thing though. If the king was here, it's still the same thing. So now we're just going to push. Maybe I was trying this move. I don't know. But I actually love the positioning. All I know is we have to deal with this guy. This is the only guy that we have to develop. So I can actually push. I'm still going to push. I know that he's going to do this, which means that now I will have to play this pawn. Mm, let me just do it. Let him do this. Okay, which means that yes, this dark square weakness. So now if I push, this is a mistake. Mm, think, Eddie. So it means all my pieces are misplaced. This knight also now is misplaced. So which is fine. We're just going to come here. Maybe this. But now I need my knight here. If you can put our knight here, it's okay. But ideally, we need our knight here in this type of positions. So here, I'm going to push this one. Then I'll do this, then this. So if he takes, it's a mistake. Even if I take, I actually want this pawn. So I'm going to take. And now he can't take with the queen, so he has to take. He's blocking his own way, which is why I took. And now I won a free pawn. And then the next move, I'm actually attacking this. So they actually helped me from the worst position ever. Okay, so with this situation now it means if we take this, we are winning, but we can't take that. So I'm going to come in, at least knowing that there are these guys. Then this is going to be moved. As of now, there are three defenders, but it's not three defenders because you also have three attackers. Can he play this? What did he take there? So I'm going to take this one first. He took a pawn. Okay. And once I thought he was going to take, honestly. Now if I take, he's going to take back. You see. So it means that I have an advantage because he didn't take. So I can still bring back my piece. Then there's this move, but this is not scared because I can actually come here to block. Oh, this is actually scary. No, it's not because yeah, it's not actually okay. Oh, it was also me. I was not supposed to play there. Just too fine. I mean, I'm only human after all. So now, what's the way forward? What's the way forward? Because now he's losing. That I'm going to take. Let's just calculate and punctuate. If I take screen, anything that he does, I'll take first. So I'm actually fine. It means he's losing material. You'll be losing material. Yeah. Take. I also lost. I was not supposed to do this. It's still okay. So yes, this. I'm actually losing it. Now we're forced to play. We got fucked. It's just GG's. Mm, we are losing now. Oh, gonna do this now. Because at the end of the day, he's going to win one of my rooks. So let me just do this. Let him take this one. Then if I come here, he's still going to do the same thing. Hmm. If we do this, he's still going to come back. Hmm. Lost. Yeah, let's break this one. This is the move. This was the move. And then now I don't. Let me just act as if I'm coming here. Ish, I forgot this move again. So now, oh, but it's okay because I can do this. Hey, it looks like we are back again in the game. Ah, we're back. We're back. We're back. My G, relax. I was stressed. I was like, yo, look at us, Cove 100 all the way. We are going to be Grandmaster. Yay!